All right, we moving on. Still cold outside, but it's gotten better. Stove going in the back, no smoke. I'll sit down for a minute and I'm gonna sit down with you. How about that? So we left off with the first seal being open. Stayed open for 45 years. When you read the book of Revelation, know that the 45 years is over. John, the Revelator, talked about some nations. He said the 7 kings. We're still dealing with 2000, but you got to go out of 2000 to find your balance. I showed you some balance spots before. Well, I'm going to give you some more now. Because we got to go past this hard spot. This hard spot is after this first seal. See, this first seal is open up for a space of time, 45 years. Second seal ain't open the same amount of time as the first seal, or the third seal, or the 7th seal. All of them vary upon the condition in which they were sent to, opened, and sent to effect. What that means? That means that the first seal don't have the same effect as the 4th seal. The first seal was the early church, those that were in the church and had that space of time for redemption. Then you have a vision, because John and them stopped writing about the things that they witnessed, but the things that they received by the Spirit. By the Spirit is written in the books, the 66 books. I need to point out now why I'm thinking about the book, why I'm dead on the King James Bible before 1966, is because there was a book in the hand of God. It's 3 books. Book of Remembrance, Book of Life, and the Bible. 3 books. All written by God. The Bible says Jesus was the author and finisher of our faith. All written by God. So now, remember I told you about the Book of Remembrance was written? You got to follow suit. Wow, time going fast. Okay. So, the book that was in the hand of God as he sat on his throne, the angelic hosts that were around, that were speaking to John, because you got to remember there was an angel that gave John the vision and revelation in the book of Revelations. Somebody was talking to him. Who was talking to John? A man that came from under the altar. What do you mean under the altar? There's first heaven, second heaven, third heaven. First heaven is where me and you are. Second heaven is a condition that some of us are in, that still got flesh on our backs, and some that don't have flesh on their backs but have a new angelic body, but have not yet reigned and ruled with Christ for 1,000 years, because 1,000 years ain't got here yet. Have not entered into the Father's house, because all of them going in together. Why I say that? Because the scripts say, the Lord shall descend from heaven. The dead in Christ shall raise first, and he shall bring them with him. And people not dead. They dead from their works. They alive to do some work in the angelic state, But that time ain't come yet. That's why you heard that man hollering in Revelation. He said, "How long, O Lord, holy and true?" It's time. I want to do this. So, 5 minutes gone. So the John wept when he seen that it was no man under heaven, no man above the earth, no man nowhere that was worthy to take the book, loose the seals, and look on the book. John started weeping. But the angel that was telling John about what was happening said, "Weep not, for the Lion of the tribe of Judah has prevailed to take the book." So it ain't no, you got to know what book to take and what to start eating on. Because all the fruit ain't good fruit. Wow, your time is gone. So this is why we on this book trip. This is why we go with the King James Bible. We go with that King James Bible because 2 by 2 spread out from Alexandria in Egypt. Them boys took Hebrew and Greek and took deer from Greek and Hebrew and put it into English. So that's why we got this book. And all they changing deer to deers was the same. Wasn't no conspiracy, let's fix this word, let's change this word. Nope. So, get your bearings, get your book. Don't be stupid. Don't get big-headed. Keep your eye on the prize. Your time is up. You can't deal with 5 minutes at a time. So, we're going to cut that out right there. Remember what to do. Sing the song of the Lamb. Stay in your 3 books. Keep eating, keep reading. Every day, do it. Stay focused. Don't stumble over them words you can't pronounce. Keep it moving. Evil enough for the day is sufficient. Do what you can do. What you can't do, get up tomorrow. Keep getting up. Never thought I'd live this long. All my elders, males, died early. My father died on me when I was 11 years old. Fell off a roof myself. My brother was in shock, seeing me fall, talking to me, and I was gone. Hit the ground. Hit the ground. Got up. My brother standing at my side. I said, "Man, fix my finger," because my finger, I tried to hold on and save my life. My finger got all jacked up. I could see it. I couldn't see, my eye was popped out. Impact. Hit the ground. The fall don't hurt you. It's the hitting that ground that hurts you. The higher you get, so you know my falls is hard, because the higher you get, hitting that ground ain't no joke. Climbing them trees and cutting the wrong branch and you going down, you better know how to save your life. I hope I'm talking to some of them that want to save their life. Get the right book. Eat the right diet. Can't feed you meat right now because you need baby food. Baby food is getting your orientation. Ha! After you come out them first 3 books I gave you, if you're good, go to Peter. 1st and 2nd Peter. Add that into your loop. Make it 4. Some of y'all ain't got no jobs, ain't gonna do too much or nothing but read. Hit them books. It's better than going to college. Go to college, be a doctor, You gotta go to school, don't you? You gotta learn something about some anatomy, about some blood. You're gonna go to be a prince, king, and rule with Christ for 1,000 years. You think you ain't gonna have to learn some? You got to learn what to do, what time to move, how to get there. Oh, I gotta go. Your time is over.